Imagine waking up one day and the sun simply doesn't rise. No explosion, no warning, just darkness where morning should be. Sounds like a movie, right? But in 1816, this actually happened. It became known as the year without a summer, and it pushed the world into chaos. Here's what they didn't teach you in school. In April of 1815, a massive volcano called Mount Tambora erupted in Indonesia. Not just big, it was one of the most powerful eruptions in human history. The explosion was so violent that it threw enormous amounts of ash and gas high into the atmosphere. So high that it circled the entire planet. At first, people had no idea anything was wrong, but months later, the sky began to change. Sunrises looked strange. The air felt different. Temperatures started dropping. Then summer came, except it didn't. In June, snow fell in the United States. Crops died. Animals starved. Families began to panic. Across Europe, food became incredibly scarce. Bread prices exploded. Riots broke out in the streets. Some people believed it was the end of the world. Others blamed God. But no one knew the truth. Because remember, this was a time before modern communication. No internet, no global news, no satellites, just confusion. The volcanic cloud had blocked sunlight and cooled the planet. Today we call this a volcanic winter. Back then it felt like the apocalypse. And it didn't just cause hunger, it changed history. Because during that cold, dark summer, a group of writers was stuck inside a house in Switzerland. With nothing to do, they started telling horror stories. One of those stories became Frankenstein. Yes, one of the most famous monsters in history was born because a volcano ruined summer. Crazy, right? Millions suffered. Governments were unprepared. Entire communities collapsed. All because of something happening on the other side of the planet. Invisible, unstoppable. A reminder that sometimes history turns not because of wars or kings, but because nature decides to move. And when it does, everything changes.